Hello, the story continues of the fence around the Kedar, our greenhouse. In the last video you'll have seen us struggling we're putting this in all by hand. So we're now on the final stage of putting in a couple of gates. So we're just going to measure just to make sure we've got exactly the right size so the gates aren't too big and not too small.
Yeah.
And we'll put some metal wire on them and then a couple of hinges and that should do.
Yeah, and there's two gates, isn't there? There's one up the other end as well, and then we can actually open the back of the Kedar and not worry about the Muntjac.
Yeah.
This is still a hot day today. It doesn't look it, but it's quite humid one, isn't it?
We tend to pick the hottest days of the year in each month to do these.
Yeah, it was 30 plus when we put the fence up, wasn't it?
That was really hot.
Yeah.
So I'll show you how we do this.
So let's just measure that, because we think we aimed for a 150, didn't we? So if you
1.5,
yeah, 1.5. So let's check the top. Are you there? Yeah, that's actually slightly under 148 because there's a curvature of the wood. Okay, that's fine. Let's try down the bottom.
How low?
Right to the bottom. How low can you go? I would also. Oh, that's 145 there. Help.
Well, I'm right. Am I measuring in the same place, right at the edge here?
Yeah, you've got to be yes. So I think it's 145. 144 actually. So no wider than 144 for this one. So you might do 140 actually, because it doesn't matter if you've got a little gap.
Oh, because we'll put some extra metal on the end to
well, we can,
overlap
but it doesn't matter. I mean, it's going to be a very slim Muntjac that gets through a 4 centimetre gap, darling.
True.
So
okay.
140 I think, Helen, is safe. Because also the posts move in the ground because they're not concreted. And, yeah, so you want a bit of play, don't you? If you get it too close, it'll jam up when it gets wet in the winter or whatever. So let's try the top again. So what was that, 140
That's
did we say?
140, so this is gate number 2.
Come down to your level H, that's it. This is 144 again here, I would say. Because you've got to allow for the curvature, yeah? 144. We'll probably make them the same size, darling, actually, if they're not way off. Same down here. I think this one's a little bit more vertical. This is 145 down here. So if you do two 140s.
Okay.
Because if you think about it, if you let go of the tape a moment, up 5 centimetres H is that. So you're looking at a gap that much. So yeah. You're not even going to get even the most anorexic, slim, toned and tanned Muntjac is not going to be able to limbo its way through that. Yeah, not even the cats can get through that gap. Yeah, not even Titch, limbo dancer extraordinaire, can do that.
No, he'll just jump over.
Yeah, he'll jump over. Yeah. We are 140 wide, 160 tall. Yeah. So if we cut the 140s at 140, and then we'll have to cut the 160s at 155 to allow for the width of the wood on top of them, because
yes.
So let's do the 140s first. So we want 4 140s, yeah? Okay. We said 160, didn't we? Tall. But we've got to allow for the double thickness of that wood. If I remember rightly, that's something like 45 millimetres H. So let's just have a look. Yeah, it's 45. So 2 45s, that's 99 centimetres off your 160. So you're 151, aren't you? Hand up here.
Yeah.
Right, I'm safe too.
You're safe?
Yeah.
Legate.
Legate. Now, problem is that if you leave legate like that and just screw it, it's not going to be very strong. What we want to do is to do some corner braces.
Okay.
So you cut a piece like that and then cut an angle, yeah, which I'll show you in a minute. Would you want it that big?
Does it give it more stability?
I don't know, actually. It's a good question. Let's have a big one. I normally have smaller ones, but as long as I want to say... Well, let's get this so we can get 2 out of 1 piece of wood. So why don't we just cut this in half? Let's cut...
90?
Yeah, so 45.
40.
So let's just mark this so we're getting... So we want that one to go like that, don't we? And we want that one to go like that. That's going to do that cut perfectly, isn't it? Yeah?
Mm.
So we want to get it so it's just about cutting, because they don't have to be perfectly identical lengths, but that should be about right there. A routine every time you use a repeating machine, just so you do the same checks and it's automatic. So I keep saying to you, the last thing you do is check where your hand is. Your hand's safe. Yep, yours is safe, mine is safe. Off we go. That should fit in nicely. It will. 3 inch going to be enough? Let's have a look. Oh yeah, that's enough. I think with the cross piece it will be helpful. So we need to just repeat this exercise for the other bar, and you see what we're doing? This will be screwed into there like that, you see? Yeah.
Ah, very clever.
Yeah. And then we'll do the same for that one. And then we can put the cross bits in, and that's 1 gate frame made.
Gate number 1.
Gate number 1. So there's a good deal of rigidity. Look.
That's solid.
Yeah. It's going to have a coat of cuprinol in a bit.
Yeah.
Or maybe 2, we'll see. But certainly, yeah, some cuprinol. Good. That's number 1. You get to a certain age when the best present your wife can buy you is a flowery kneeler from Aldi, maybe. I think I want to say. Very good. Best present I've had in years. Oh, right.
Okay, so we're on the gates.
We're on the gates. So we've made the frames and we've protected them from the weather. So what we're now doing is putting the mesh on. So this is the same mesh that you saw us using for the actual fence, isn't it, Hel? Oh, come on, stop tickling it. That's it. And so this is actually an offcut from that reel, isn't it? So I think we'll get both the gates out of it. So that's been very economical. So we just got to hoon around the edges, and then we've got the snippers. There is a second kneeler and a hammer, darling, so don't feel left out. You're able to get down and dirty with the fence as well. We'll get the 2 gates done. So show you what that looks like, and then we've got to hang them, which is always the fiddly fun bit. Modelling the latest in rural gates. Open, close, rabbit out, rabbit in.
So we're loading up with what we'll need so we can hang the gates. Drills, screws, hinges.
Yeah, got to.
They're quite heavy actually.
Yeah, they are now with the wire on.
Yeah.
Yeah, I agree.
I was surprised.
To be lifted off the ground a bit.
Okay.
But that's going to work, isn't it? So as you can see, we're what you're pointing at, the gates, yay!
Ta-da!
We have done both of the gates.
Well, we've done the fence, so it's taken us about 3 weekends.
It's probably been about a day and a half of solid work, hasn't it? Because we've split it, because it was red hot when we did some of it, so we only did bits. So, but it's taken us a few weeks overall. But yeah, about a day and a half if we were to have done it non-stop, maybe day and a half, 2 days. The gates we've done over 3 weekends, haven't we? 2 weekends.
2, yes.
Yeah, last weekend we
Painting them.
made them and painted them, and then this week we wired them up and hung them. So look at this, you see, and look at the snazzy latch that we've got. Look, no expense incurred. A bit of bendy plant wire. That's good. You're going to have to be a pretty skimpy deer to get through there. And the rabbits are running out of steam, largely because the cats are decimating them at the moment. So that's good. Right, on to our next job.
Next project.
Indeed.